Hey guys, TZ here from the Christian Gaming Channel, bringing a brand new episode of Sonic Mania Encore mode. And today we're in Oil Ocean Zone. Probably one of my least favorite zones out of Sonic Mania. I really just don't care for Oil Ocean at all. The music and the stage design just doesn't quite do it for me. On the bright side though, I do appreciate the color palette. The nice blue sky background makes this place feel a little less toxic. One thing to note is, whenever you touch oil with the fire shield, you can, if you know how those two things interact, I imagine you could figure it out, but for those of you who don't, the oil is going to get set on fire very quickly. Well, that shouldn't be a big deal though. You can see it's fairly harmless, it doesn't seem to hurt Tails as much. Then again, he's pretty much an invincible fox, so take that as you will. That seemed like a pointless turnaround. Let's get Tails out. Why not? I'm gonna need him now. Oh boy. What the? You can move this? How have I never noticed you could move this? Okay. That's news to me. I'll definitely take a lightning shield though. That's a surprise. I did not know that was there. I guess you learn something new every day. Let's get those rings, why not? There we go. Anyways, I hope you guys have been having a good week. I'm not getting sent down the hole. Going to say I've had a pretty good week. Was able to hang out with some relatives. And this is really high up. Let's see, what do I want? Nothing, honestly. That was a lot of speed. Okay, had to take a phone call real quick. Now that we're over with that, though, we can, get back to recording. Uh-oh. You know, I think I can still do this. There we go. Water shield. Bubble shield, technically. I don't need it. Cool that there's a super ring here, though. I did not know that was there. I don't play Encore mode nearly as much as I do the standard Mania mode. I don't know, I just kind of prefer having access to just one character so I can play as that character. Encore mode, it's a little bit different, as you can obviously tell. For better or for worse. Anyhow, boss. We're going with Tails purely because he actually has jump height. Knuckles can't jump nearly as well. I don't like you. You stole my shield. How could you? I mean, it's probably for the better anyways. We're going to need a fire shield at some point in this next level because it's going to get a little hot. Let's put it that way. Smoke effect is cool though. It's all wavy and transformy and stuff. That's something I think the Sega Saturn might have been able to pull off, but the Sega Genesis definitely probably could not do that. I would like my ring. I'd rather live. Never mind. So yeah, these Orbinauts have fire surrounding them, and if that falls into the oil, it's going to catch fire and hurt us. I mean, it won't really hurt player 2, like I said before. They're kind of invulnerable. As player 1, though, I am not invulnerable. And I would prefer to not lose my rings or my shield. So I'm going to try my best to not get hit. the Lord for a good week. Managed to figure... Oh, I have to do that. Managed to get an old... Not an old flash cartridge. A flash cartridge I have for my Game Boy Advance. Set up with some new-ish firmware. Now it allows me to emulate the Sega Master System and the Game Gear, as well as the NES, the GB, and the Game... No, not GB. The Game Boy and the Game Boy Color. Which is really cool. I mean, I can't really use my GBA at the moment because the screen for it is still the stock original screen, and it's very dim. I'm hoping one day that I'll be able to get a better screen for it at some point. It's just not economically feasible at the moment. That's as much as I could say about that, really. Okay, if I just go right this way, I can avoid the spikes and not get hurt. One thing to keep note of is that if the smoke gets too dark, overwhelming, I don't know how to put it. Regardless, if it gets too much, your rings will start to drain, kind of similar-ish in concept to the way the Sandopolis ghosts work in Sonic 3. And just like Sonic 3, I don't like this gimmick. I mean, this is at least a little less worse than the Sandopolis ghosts. It's still not great, but it's slightly less worse than the Sand. Oh well. I think we have, we've got a submarine coming up, which actually serves as a great escape from the smoke. Knuckles, it'd be really nice if you got that monitor for me, but okay. Guess you didn't want to. There we go, we got that, and we're out of here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there is an achievement for getting a secret submarine. I just wouldn't know where to tell you where it's at. There we go. And that's nothing. Oh, that stinks. I was kind of hoping that would have rewarded me for getting up there so easily. Or at least taking the time to backtrack. Okay. Second zone. Oh, second submarine, I should say. These submarine sections are interesting enough. I mean, from conceptually speaking. Layout-wise, they're nothing too special. Just some loops and U-turns and all that other stuff. But at least they're there. It provides a bit of gameplay variety. And now we're not having... Well, I guess it's different from the original. The original one was a, where am I? Tails? Where are you, bud? Okay. What am I trying to say? The original boss fight in Sonic 2 for this boss was a submarine, not a giant squid-type robot. That's all I was trying to say. I really don't like that fire making it hard for me to see where I'm at. Poor Knuckles keeps losing a life, but that's okay. He's got infinite lives. Okay. Go on the attack. And there we go, Robotnik is down. Well, thank you guys for watching this episode, and remember, Christ is King and Jesus loves you. Bye!